train with you. That's something that just doesn't happen. How many of you truly can just stop and consciously think about it and go, you know what? I appreciate that. Everybody say, we appreciate you, Bob. And to all of our Rain partners around the world, everybody give them a shout out. Give them a bell. I was in my office there, and I was able to watch as our president was teaching, and I was going over some different material and things, and I'm thinking about all of our partners around the world, and I'm watching a lot of the different Facebook posts, and people are excited, they're fired up, and they're ready to go. Are you excited? Are you fired up? Are you ready to go? Yes. All right, so we're in a new what? Year. And see, a lot of folks thought that 5 years ago that their life would be a lot better off now. How many of you thought that? Right? And then what ends up happening is time just keeps on going by, whether or not we like it. So what happens is we have to come to the realization is that what we do, the plans that we take, are going to get us the results that we really want. And I was fortunate enough over 20 years ago to see this industry. November 13th, 1995, I saw the industry. When I saw the industry, I wasn't in a good position, but I was also in the perfect position. So financially, I wasn't in a good position. But when you get frustrated enough, that a lot of times that's the perfect position. Is that our comfort zone keeps us to where we don't really get outside of it, and everything that we really want exists outside of our what? Comfort zone. So you have what you have right now. And I always do this drill. I say, stop, time out. All right, everybody go time out. All right, now watch. Now watch this time out. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody around the world, close your eyes. I want everybody to look at their bank account. You see that number? Do you like it? No. Open your eyes. How many of you are in a nightmare? I don't do this. I don't do this. Oh, Jay, don't do that drill. No more. Right? And when you close your eyes and you looked at that number, for real, that's because of how you think. That number equals how you think. You're giving based upon what you think. That's not there by accident. How many of you think that that number in your bank got there by accident? Some of y'all like, yeah. No, that number didn't get there by accident. It got there on purpose. It got there because of how you think. And see, what we got to do is change the way we think. And that's what blew me away when I saw this industry at the time when I was struggling. I was living with a roommate. They just repossessed my 1991 Nissan pickup truck. My payment was $214 a month. And I could not make that payment. How was I doing? Right? Did I look like I was rich and famous? No, I was struggling. How many of you know anybody that struggles? So when I was sitting there watching the live broadcast, I was wanting to see what the people around the world, what you saw, while our president was talking. And he stopped and he took the time to say, listen, these things are critically important. See, this man is a self-made millionaire. Say those words. Self-made millionaire. Right? Now let's kind of go backwards. He became a millionaire because he made what? Himself. Ooh. So how many of you would like to be a self-made millionaire? Right? So how would you do that? Right? In order for you to become a what? Millionaire, you're going to have to what? Make who? Yourself. Nobody's going to do this for you. So he stops and took the time and said, look, you need to focus on these things. He started out saying, you need to go to the basics. Then he ended his first part of his training with goals. And see, what most people don't get is that a goal is everything to bring you out. It's what? Everything. To bring you to where you want to go, you got to have a goal. I love shooting. See, I'm an outdoorsman. I love to shoot long distances. Last night, I was with our VP and one of our partners, Casey Whitaker, and we were talking about shooting. Casey likes to do some long distance shooting. Now, there's some shots that Casey has made that are past 800 yards. And y'all know what 800 yards is? 8 football fields. And hit a target that big. Right? Is that pretty good shooting? Yeah. 800, so 8 football fields away and hit a target right there. Do you think you can hit that target with a shotgun? Yeah. If it was close. Hold on, Pops. I said 800 yards. Oh, you forgot that key thing. I like it. He said yes. He said if it was what? Close enough. But see, your goals are not just close enough. If you're talking about being a millionaire, if you're talking about getting financial freedom from where most people are, is that close? No. To go from what you closed your eyes and saw in your bank to you being able to have all your bills paid off. How many? All. How many? All of them. How many of you want to have all your bills paid off? Around the world. Do you want how many? All. Right? The only bills that you should have coming in is electric, gas, right? Phones, the things that are necessities that are going to come in every month, right? Those things are residual bills. I mean, you want residual income. So just watch what your bills do. Watch your electric bill every month. That sucker's going to come just like clockwork. True or false? True. Right? Now, if you do this right, if you what? Do it right. I'm going to ask you questions to get you to participate. Every time I'm asking you a question, believe it or not, I'm planting something in your subconscious mind. I'm getting your mind to kick in to getting free. Every time I do it, I'm doing it on purpose. Been doing it 20 years. I went from being living with the roommate, then possessing my car. How did I feel that day? Right? I went from there to doing what our president said, writing down my what? Goals. And I'm telling you, when you're struggling, when it hurts, it's hard to go and write down a goal. You're like, oh, okay. That sounds cool. Okay, it's fancy. I'm trying to pay rent. I'm trying to make a car payment. He's talking about write down a goal, putting a zero. I put $10,000. He said put a zero behind it. Yeah, right. You can kind of see him out there, right? Right? Okay, I put $100,000. And then I start putting zeros. What happens? Is that a big difference? Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. I started adding commas. Is that a big difference? Yeah. Yes. How in the world did I go from that little part? I can see it. Sitting there struggling in that bedroom, depressed. All my hopes and dreams had seemed to go down the drain. I was playing professional baseball. Never got to sign a multi-million-dollar contract. What most people don't know is we only get paid around 6 months out of the year, 6-7 months out of the year. You don't do your money right, you're going to struggle. And guess what? I didn't do my money right. What do most people do? They don't do their money right. And guess what? We don't need to feel bad. We don't need to feel bad about not doing our money right. Because who taught us how to do what with money? Think about it. Grades 1 through 12, which I'm going to hit on. Nobody's teaching you how to deal with money, so don't feel bad about it. The situation that you messed around and got yourself into, how many of you have ever been in a situation? You're like, how did I get here? Who's ever said that? How did I get here? Around the world, how many of you have ever been there where you're like, how in the world did I get here? And there's some of us, we've had our hands on a little good piece of money sometimes. You know, okay, I got some. And then what? Where'd it go? Have you ever felt like that, right? Oh my gosh. So how in the world? Everybody say, how in the world? How do you go from that, a bedroom, to building billions of dollars in business? Billions, man. This is no joke, documented. I went from in that apartment with roommates to billions of dollars. My lifestyle has become ridiculous over these last 20 years. It's stupendous. By the time I was 36, I had $2 million homes, retired. I literally took a 3-year vacation twice. Who would like to have 2 3-year vacations? Some people trying to get 2 weeks. one word. I'm telling you, this is how it went down. I went to the bathroom one day. How many of you go to the bathroom in the morning? Right? Use the bathroom, get up, wash my hand, slide over to the sink, get my rag, put the hot water on, start washing my face. How many of you do this stuff, right? Right? Grab the what? Toothbrush, put on some what? Toothpaste. And you know how you're doing it, you're still kind of sleepy, right? And you kind of start looking at yourself. And you kind of got that toothpaste kind of coming down the side. How many got that coming down the side? Right? And I went, I don't want to work no more. What did I say? I don't want to work no more. I'll take about 3 years. Now, who was I asking? You yourself. I was asking me. Who would like to have that conversation with you? Oh, yeah. That's going to be from what you do. You have got to write down these goals. See, and it's how serious you take this. So as we start 2016, do you want to be the change year? Yeah. Do you want to be the breakthrough year? Yes. I mean, you can have it happen. It's staring you right there in front of your face, right? But you got to go through these different levels. There's something called unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence. Y'all see that? Yes. There's something called, this is where all understanding and learning comes from. This means you don't know nothing about a particular subject. You just are dumb with that subject. You just don't get it, right? Now, here's where the big money starts. How many of you want to know where the big money starts? Anybody want to know? All right, watch this. Watch this. Pretty simple. Conscious incompetence. Look how slightly different those words are, right? I just took the "un" off of it. So all of a sudden you admit, everybody say admit. Admit. And I admit, I just don't know. See, most people keep going through life pretending like they know and putting up a charade, putting up a facade. Like, yeah, I got it going on. You know, one of the biggest things that kill people right here is credit. So there's a lot of people that are living on credit, acting like they got it going on. Did y'all know that? I heard the president say 95, it's up to 97, it's between 95 and 97% are struggling financially. If they miss 3 or 4 paychecks, I don't care how cool they're acting, there's going to be an emergency in that household. How many of you would agree? Oh, yeah. 3 or 4 paychecks. Think about you right now. If you miss 3 or 4 paychecks, everything's going to go crazy. So that friend or that neighbor or that relative who's acting like they got it going on, most of them is credit. And they just won't admit it. So you're going to, when it comes to making money, to making a change, if you haven't learned how to knock it out. So when I talked about Casey hitting a bullseye 8 football fields away, right? You can't do that with a shotgun. Who in here has ever shot a gun before? Y'all better not mess with us in Utah. Is that right? Everybody say, don't mess with Utah. Well, almost even the babies were like, don't mess with us. Almost everybody in this room shot a gun. Okay, who's ever shot a shotgun before? Don't come to Utah and talk trash. You come to Utah, you better be nice. Right? Now, who has shot a rifle? Raise your hand. Is there a difference? Yes. Okay. A shotgun is made for short distances. When you shoot, they have these little BBs in the bullets, and they spread out. So it's good for bird hunting and things like those, like that. Spread out. Most people have been conducting their life like a shotgun. It's all spread out. Your long-term goals need to be conducted with the what? Rifle. See, a rifle, it doesn't spread out. It's got one center fire shell, one. And it stays in a barrel that's very thin. A shotgun got a wider barrel. A rifle's a thinner barrel. There's rifling in it that creates a lot of heat. Y'all follow me?
Yep.
Any rifle experts in here? Am I on target? Right?
Yes.
It's a lot of heat. Now, that thin heat represents the amount of training intensity you need to go through to learn how to go long distances and hit your target. So you got to stay in the barrel, and a rifle's barrel is typically what? Longer. So you got to stay in it longer than a shotgun. So most people shotgun themselves through life and are wondering, why am I not hitting my major targets? Why are you not hitting it? You spread out too much. You got your attention in too many directions. So when you come into rain, this can take you to hit targets way out here. But you're going to have to get what? Focused. You're going to have to make a decision. I got to get out of the shotgun mentality. I have to get rifle. I got to get in this training. So there were a lot of people today who didn't attend the training. This is all throughout network marketing. Almost every network marketing company, which are thousands, are having a big event today. And most of the distributors are not plugged in. Only the most serious ones who are frustrated enough, who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Do I got any of those in this room? Yeah. Right? See, when I get you sick and tired of being sick, see, I was in that bedroom. Those roommates, I was going, oh, I hate this. Right? Can't walk around the way I want to walk around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want to walk around. Wherever you may be, let your stuff hang free, right? I mean, you want to just be free sometimes. You can't do that with a roommate. Couldn't do it, man. Dang. I got tired of it. I want to go somewhere. I get a ride. Who's ever had to get a ride before? Oh, don't you hate that? Yes. You're depending on everybody else. But that frustration made me realize it's time for me to rifle in on my life. Y'all follow me? So I love how our president started today. He said, hey, you better get that good long-term goal set out. Now, the steps he gave you, when you leave here, how serious should you take it? Serious. You should, right? Because if you don't have what you want in the bank right now, it's because you just didn't know how to do it. Now, you got to go through that next stage. You got to go, I got to admit it. If I don't have the money in the bank, like right now, how many of you have been in rain for longer than 90 days? Raise your hand. Okay. If you're not at least $1,000 a week, just getting up every day and 1,000 residual income a week coming in, and it's 90 days, that's because you just don't know what the heck you're doing.
No, I don't know.
Right?
I know, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, you're struggling with this one. All right. So you just said, okay, I get it, that I don't get it. How many of you have said that before? Okay, well, here's the next thing. You ready? What is it? Oh, so now you're told what to do. So once you're told by somebody who knows how to do it, will you go, okay, I don't know what the heck I've been doing, or I would already have this. How many of you been in 6 months or more? If you're not at least 3,000 a week in 6 months, and you're not at least diamond, you're struggling right here. You're struggling with it. You're fighting with it. If you would just let go and go, okay, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. All right? I know I didn't know what I was doing. I'm admitting I don't know what I'm doing. Now I'm being told. Everybody say, now I'm being told.
Now I'm being told.
But I got to focus. That's the whole key now. I got a rifle. You got a what?
Rifle.
Now I got a rifle. Because most people get this good training, and then you run out here, woo! Ah! And what are you doing? Shotgun. You run outside, oh, man, Fred, this is awesome. Oh my God, seeds. Rain. Rainy seeds. Right? You're just saying everything. You're saying stuff that's crazy. I listen sometimes, I'm like, what did she just say? What? I mean, I hear it. You gotta go, okay, I got to pay attention. Say it. Pay attention. Oh, I gotta pay attention. I gotta stay in it. You can't miss these trainings. You can't miss them. You can't miss them. Why? Let me say, I got one more here. Here's what you're dealing with. You're battling with this. 14,000 hours, grades 1 through 12. We are literally in a war with these hours. We're in a war. I had to admit it. See, they told me. I didn't know. I didn't know I went to school and it equaled 14,000 hours. How many of you knew that? We just were going to school, right? Going to school. Grades 1 through 2. I didn't know it. Then they told us to go to what? College. That's another 4 years. So now that's another approximately what? 3,000 or more hours? This is crazy. So now you got another 3,000 plus hours. These 17, and who graduated college? Oh, y'all really in trouble. They just pounded it more. They pounded. People ask me all the time, what's one of your greatest accomplishments? I say, I went to college for 2.5 years and I didn't graduate. It's one of my greatest accomplishments ever. Because they told me, I went to study it. If you graduate college, you decrease your chances of financial independence by 80%. So you college graduates, you better pay attention.
All I ask from a college graduate is I would like to know where that research is because I would like to use that.
Okay, I'm gonna hook you
I'll
up.
give you 20 years of research in my life. I got a master's degree.
You got a case study, right? How many case studies you do? Raise your hand.
I'm with you.
Watch this. How many graduated college? How many of you make millions of dollars?
Because of college.
See that?
After I realized I didn't learn anything.
Right. No, because of college.
Yeah,
I do.
Sign me up.
Byron, you've done this. We do trainings around the world. Tens of thousands of people come through the training. I said, how many of you got a college degree? All these hands go up. I said, how many of you are currently working in the field that you got the degree in? All the hands go down except a few. So does that rock the boat? What I just said, does it rock the boat?
Yes.
Yes. Do I care?
No.
I don't care because I'm telling you the truth. We can't keep sticking our head in the sand going, that's the key to success. I'm not saying, right? I'm not saying that college can't be good. Now, if we want to use it for great social skills, how many of you got some great social skills in college? Where'd you get most of your social skills? Party. Right? Yes. But man, for success, financial success, how many people do you personally know graduated college that are getting rich? How many? You know a lot? Do you know that on average you know 2,000 people? And how many of the 2,000 do you know getting rich? Hey! You just did the Scooby-Doo. Right? It's gonna be around 3%. 2 or 3%. But that's a broken system. If at least 50% are not living to where they can pay, ladies and gentlemen, we're dealing with something serious here. 90+% of the world cannot pay their bills on time. Do y'all know that? Do you know that 90+% of the world is depending on credit to get by. Y'all know that? A lot of you're needing your credit cards to make it through the month.
Countries.
It's amazing. I mean, you say it's amazing.
It's
It's amazing. So we can battle, we can fight. Now, I've always got people, no matter where I go, no, I'm telling you. Don't say that. And I'm like, look, let's just break it down. And they go, yeah, you're okay, I get it. But see, what I'm fighting against, every time somebody's fighting me against that, is they don't know how much programming they've got to fight me like that. So if you're struggling, it's because you got programming. You were programmed to fail.
Amen.
You were programmed to be dependent. Everybody say dependent.
Dependent.
Upon family, friends, or the federal government. That's how they control your tax dollars. So we have a broken system. We have a First Amendment in this country. You know what that First Amendment says? It's the freedom of what? Speech. So I've got a right to say that this system, in my opinion, is broken. Anybody agree?
Yeah.
All right, so it's a broken system. Is it better than nothing? Yes. Now, in the broken system, are there loopholes?
Yes.
Yes.
It's called network marketing. That's the loophole. You want the loophole is what? It is. Period. Or, everybody say or. Franchise. Say or traditional business. Those are your three loopholes. Got one more. Or investor. There's your four loopholes. Now pick one. So if you're an investor, you got to have extra money to invest. So if you're in debt, where's your extra money?
Not there.
You're not there. So I'm talking about for the average, for the masses, is investor the best way to start to get out?
No.
It's going to be tough. And you got to go through that learning curve. Okay, what about traditional business? 85% of traditional businesses fail the first year. You're a banker. How many times did y'all have to go get people's business? Every day. 85% fail. They take, boom, gone. Okay, franchises. It's a great model, but most people don't have an extra $1 million laying around or 300,000 to go get a Subway or something like that. And even if you get one, 3 to 5 years to get to profitability. True?
True.
Go research it. Say network marketing.
Network marketing.
I've been in profit since my first month. What about you, Byron? Since my first month. Right? And I was in profit. Now Byron chose to reinvest our profits back in our business, and it just keeps coming out more profit. We invest it back more, it keeps getting bigger. Invest it back more, keeps getting bigger. Y'all got that?
Yep.
So for the masses, say the masses.
Masses.
You better do network marketing. I'm so raw on this one. If I met you on a plane, I would hit you right between the eyes. You'd be sitting by me, and we would eventually get to the thing with most people ask what?
What do you
What do you do? That always happens. And I go, I'm a network marketing professional. I'm a professional network marketer. Is that what y'all say?
Yeah.
Look at y'all's face. I don't say that. You saying it now? He said, I told him to. Quit dancing around it. This is about posture. 2016 is about posture. It's about what?
Posture.
You got to posture yourself. When you posture with confidence, people are going to feel it. You dance, they're going to think something's up. So, hey, I call a large international network marketing company. I've been a professional network marketer for 20 years. What do you do? And they say, oh, they give me their stuff, right? And then the next thing I say is, what? You ever done network marketing before? I say it to people all the time. I'm walking out. Sometimes you think I'm playing. Ask Byron. You know, I've been traveling. right? We'll be in a line. I dare you to look at me. I'm trying to get you to look at me. I mean, I'm trying to get you to look at me. Why don't I want you to look at me? So I can say these two words. Excuse me. Everybody say it.
Excuse me.
Say it again.
Excuse me.
You got to get great at saying.
Excuse me.
I just want to get your eye contact. I can change my whole life. Everybody in this room can either be at financial independence or staring at it. December 31st, 2016. Who would like that to happen? You can either be financially independent or it's just staring at you. Right? Now, the worst case scenario, this is in my opinion, on December 31st, 2016, the worst case from today you should have coming in is $20,000 a month. That should be your worst case. Am I guaranteeing you that?
No.
Is there any guarantees of income?
No.
I'm just telling you what your worst case should be. Should be at least what? Because all you gotta do is duplicate twos, man. 12 steps, even if you got 2 this month, and those 2 got 2 the next month, right? Which is in February. And those 4 got 2 in March. I mean, would it be in March? Y'all went to school 14,000 hours. 4 times 2. What month are we in? March. Now let's go to April.
16.
Let's go to May.
32.
Let's go to June.
64.
Let's go to July.
28.
August.
56.
September.
512.
October.
1,000.
What that? All right, we're in October. How many's in your team? 1,024 plus the 5 12, right? Plus. Okay, let's go to November.
2,040.
Let's go to December. All right, so 4,096 plus the 2,048 plus the 1,024, right? Plus the 512 plus the 256, right? Keep adding them up. Equals.
8,000.
How come y'all don't know that? How many of y'all were at Rain Day? Who was at Rain Day? You still don't know it?
I got 256.
Okay. He said he got it. He said I got the 256. Halfway there, Jay. Okay. How come you don't know it? Okay, watch. Now, VP for North American Sales, Russ Cowell is going to tell you emphatically why you don't know. Why, Russ?
You're not a professional.
All right. You got to be a what? A professional. See, here we're dealing with this. Look at the battle. So right now, I have figured out this room and probably most of the world. As I went through that, I said, tell me the total. You can't tell me the total. You haven't got honed in on your rifle here. Where's your rifle? Conscious what? That means I got to be thinking about it. Now, how much should I be thinking about it? Depends on how sick and tired you are. True? See, if you're see, the reason you got what you got is because you are satisfied with it. If you're not out of here and in a diamond by June, so this is everybody gets a blank slate. We're gonna go time out. Everybody say time out.
Time out.
Say I messed up.
Messed up.
All right, I'm gonna do it right. Say it.
I'm gonna do it right.
I'm gonna focus on it. Say it.
I'm gonna focus on it.
June, you should be a diamond. If you get real focused right now, if you walk out of here on fire, screaming, but you got inside razor focused rifle, you're razor focused when you walk out here. Fired up. You're what?
Fired up.
But you're
Focus.
and you go, okay, I know this. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024, 2,048, 4,096, 8,190, divided by 2. 4,095 on my left team, 4,095 on my right team, Everybody doing one box. How much CD? 50. 2. So 50 times just half of that, 4,095. 4,095 times 50 is
24.
Who went to Rain Day? If you went to Rain Day, you supposed to know it?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? See, this is why I want. Who went to Rain Day? Raise your hand. I want y'all to see. You see how simple this is? Wealth is that simple. It's right here. Here's wealth. Here's freedom. I gotta just think about it for a while. Why do I gotta think about it for a while? Because they taught me not to think about it for a while. You thought your A was something. Your A just tricked you into thinking that you're smart. You have got to think about this thing. You got to make this serious, man. How did I take this little network marketing thing with these little products? Oh, yes, you sell the products. Yeah, I took these products. And see, to you, this is a box of soul. To me, this is the soul of my life. This feeds my generations. This little seed in here. Aren't there seeds in here? See, to you, it's just a seed in a packet. See, to me, to Byron, to Casey, to Daniel, to Russ, this is our blood. This is our generations. So I know what 8,190 is. And I know when I divide it by 2, it's 4,095. And I know if everybody gets one box, just half of that team. 204,750 in volume. I know it. 204,750 in volume. And I know I'm going to make at least 10% on that. And I know 10% of that is $20,475 a month. And I know if everybody takes one packet every single day, I know that box is going to what? Disappear. But I know it's on auto ship, so it's going to be like a magician and reappear. Isn't it? Yeah. And when it reappears, what comes back in my bank? 20,475 again. And I know they're going to take a packet of this every day. And I know that month's going to come to month 30. Right there on the 30th day, it's going to what? Reappear. And then I know what? Auto ship. Bam! It's coming right back. And then what happens again? 475. And I know if I'm fishing, people are still taking at least what? One pack a day. Oh, I'm golfing. What are people doing? Oh, man, I might have golfed for the whole month.
Auto ship.
Right? But on the 30th day, when I was swinging, somebody went. Right? And it ran out. And what happened? Everybody say bam. Bam. It came right back. And then what happened to my bank account?
Bam.
How many of you would like every single week for the banker to go, what was that noise to hit this account? Like that. How come every single Friday in our bank we hear bam? And we're going to look up and say, whose account did that? Who wants it? Right? You would talk about Susie Quap. Susie, we love you. Don't we love her, Byron?
Yeah, we love you.
What does it sound like in Susie's bank every week? Bam! Come on, Susie. We're going to have an earthquake. Who wants it? Yeah. Then you got to admit, everybody say admit, that you were trained to fail, or else you would have succeeded. You would have. You would look around at your friends. You would have a whole bunch of them. So I want you to look at your immediate influence circle. Look at mama. Is mama independently wealthy, whether she works or not? Yes or no? Okay, now watch the room. How many of you, your mother, whether she works or not, is going to be independently wealthy? Raise your hand. Okay, how many of you, your daddy, whether he works or not, he's going to be independently wealthy? Raise your hand. Watch. And this is outside of rain. Outside of rain. All right, raise your hand.
You do it.
All right, yeah, I got a point. Are y'all paying attention? I just told you, look how many people in this room. And we got a couple people raising their hand. Okay, let's go to grandma and granddaddy. Let's go to aunts. Let's go to uncles. This is what I was doing. You understand, Tina? I was going, okay, grandma, granddaddy. Oh, they arguing all the time about money. Aunt and uncle, they're getting divorced. Why? Arguing about money, right? Cousins. Let's go to cousins. How many cousins do you have, whether they work or not, are independently wealthy? Raise your hand if you got one. Okay, see, you got a few. But shouldn't we have at least half the room's hands going up? Shouldn't we? So what that is telling you that this is broken. It's what? Broken. So I've got to not keep holding on and trying to defend this. I got to go, you know what? Something's wrong. Let's find out from people who think different. That's why the book is called Think and Grow Rich. Watch. Consciously, competently think about it. If we can get you to focus on what we're training you just today, and you keep going, okay, I'm going to do it. You're going to go here. What is it? What do you think that means? You just do it without thinking about it. You just do it without even thinking about it. Now, what's the best way for me to describe how this works in your life now? How many of you drive? Raise your hand. How many of you drove here? You don't even really remember how you got here, right? How many? Some of you ladies doing your makeup. Who's ever done their makeup, ladies, in the car driving, right? Do you know that's a trip? That is the maximum unconscious competence. Fellas, how many of you have been eating a burger or something and driving with your knee? You get a cell phone here, right? You got a burger here. You're driving with your knees. Kids in the back screaming. And you get there. Why? You know how to do it. So you thought about it. First you went 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You put your hand on 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You put your blinker on so many feet ahead, right? So when you were thinking about it, okay, you learned how to do it. But then you did it so much, you can do it without thinking about it. Here's your big money. Susie Kwok, she does it without thinking about it. Are you there yet?
Some parts.
So you guys went diamond just with the commitment that you have, right? Have you made a lot of money?
Yeah.
Just with the commitment that you have. What if you said, I'm going to get real serious, rifled in on this? And you go, bam, look at your checks. They're going to go ridiculous. This is the whole room. This is the entire world. What we're teaching you. You've got to consciously, competently think about this. And what do you got to think about? What do you got to think about? This is easy. 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 This is easy. This is nothing but effort now. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do. You got to decide if you're going to do it. How many of you in this room only want to just supplement your income? Raise your hand. That's all you're here for. Who wants to just replace their income and get out of the job? Anybody? Who would like to be financially free? Raise your hand. All right, this is simple. If you want to be financially free, here's your code. You have got, what am I going to say that? Anybody know? There we go. All right. Thanks, I can get it. This is simple. You got to show rain to people. Say it.
Show rain to people.
So I got to show them the business. Say it.
Show them the business.
All right, I got to show them. Now, how are you going to show them? You got information now. You got videos, you got PowerPoints, you got all kinds of things. Now, over the next week or two, you're going to see it get very streamlined. I'm in here on a mission. Everything has changed. We've made some great decisions as a company. See, our president, he has to leave tomorrow and go to Asia. And he'll be helping get Vietnam open. Y'all excited? Yeah. Right. He'll be helping launch Japan. Y'all excited? Yeah. So new countries are coming on. They're ready to go, right? See, but while he's gone, we got all of our team working. My job is to hone in all the training information. And we're going to have over the next couple of weeks a very specific way that you share this with people. But in the meantime, do you have some tools right now that you can use?
Yeah.
So what do you got? Tell me what you got. You got your back office. You got your app, right? Upline. You got all these things at your access. So can you show people this business? Yeah. Can you take them through a presentation? How many of you can do it? Is there anybody that you can't do it? Right? Now, if we give you a PowerPoint, tell you to print it out, put it in a 3-ring binder, can you meet with people and just flip through the pages and read it? How many of y'all can do that? All right, we'll do that. So get with your upline. They've got a PowerPoint somewhere. We'll have a very specific one over the next couple of weeks. But right now, we got enough, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Some of you got a nice little starter kit that has a flip chart in it. You know that? Okay, use that. Just sit down with people and go watch this and flip them through it. Tell the story. Just read it, kind of ad-lib. But at the end, everybody say at the end, you got to ask for money. That's the whole key. I told Tina the first day I met her, I said, Tina, which one do you want? 1, 2, or 3? 3 being financial independence. She said, I want 3. I said, okay, I'm going to cut to the chase. She's just getting started, right? Wasn't that your first day? I said, okay, I'm going to cut to the chase. You're going to have to decide this when you're going home. Just make up your mind, right? I said, when you're driving home, go in your brain and say, okay, am I willing to ask at least what? 4 people a day for what? For money. Yeah. I want you to join. And here's your options, A, B, C, or D, and write them down. How many a day?
4.
How many days a week?
5.
Oh, now we got some. It's 5. So 5 days a week. Now we got to do something. We got a 21-day assignment. Okay, now I'm telling you, network marketing in T-minus less than 48 hours is going to explode all the way through June. Starting Monday, the whole industry. So the first Monday after the holiday, every year, people go, okay, boom, it's going to scream. Watch this. 100,000 people are going to join some company every week. 100,000. How many think that's a big number? Why is that many people joining network marketing every week? They'll know that this thing that they went and did, so they took all of this and went and got a what? Job. And how's it working for them? So 100,000 per week are joining network marketing. They're going to get into somebody's business. They're going to. You think a lot of people might not be interested in doing this. Are there? A lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they're going to get in somebody's business. Guess whose business they're going to get in?
Mine.
All right. You said that with a passion. Whose business they going to get in? Mine. See, they're going in somebody's business. But what would make them want to join your business?
Me. Asking.
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say?
Just asking.
What did you say?
Asking.
What'd you say?
Asking him.
Tell me what he said. Ask them. Because somebody's going to what?
Yes.
They're going to. They're not. Listen, most of these people didn't go, I'm looking for network marketing. They didn't wake up and go, okay, I got to find my network marketing company. They didn't. 99% of them, somebody had to ask them. And you ask them by first showing them. Just show the plan. 21 days. All right, here's what you get. Because that equals 3 weeks. These 3 weeks will change your life. So starting when? Monday. So take you a day and chill if you want tomorrow. Right? Go on up in the mountains. Walk with your family. Go in the park. Right? Go wherever you want. Some of you go to church. Some of you go to do this. Some of you, whatever. Don't even think about rain if you don't want. It's up to you. But when that day is over with, how many days you got?
21.
Now, during the 21, take 1 day out of every 7 days And don't even think about rain. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But this ain't a 5-day assignment. Because we got to change things. How many of you ready to change? This is a 6-day assignment. So you're going to go 6 days. So you're going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you want to, you can chill on Sunday. Or you can chill today. Or you can chill on Monday. Figure out when you're going to go. Everybody say, figure out when I'm going to go. Now, the best time to go is ASAP. Right? If you went now, you'd have a jump start on everybody. But it's up to you. But I'm telling you, starting Monday, am I lying about it? Isn't going to go crazy. Everybody's gearing up. Ali started yesterday. Our diamond out in New York, he did a call every hour. Started what time it was? Noon, right? He went noon, 1, 2, 3, every hour for about 20, 30 minutes. He did a launch call every hour. He hit 10 of them, all the way to 10 o'clock. Did he get a good jump start?
Oh, yeah.
Right? At the end of it, he was saying, you need to join us. You need to join us at the end of it. And he had people joining his business yesterday. All day. They had on average 70 people per call. So 70 times 10 is what? They talked to 700 people yesterday while you were like, firework. Woo! New Year. He talked to 700 people. And I bet you several of them are getting started. I bet you out of 770 are going to get started within the next 2 or 3 days. So 21 days. So you're going to work 6, take a day and just go. But as soon as the day is over, bam, you're right back on. So what we're going to do is create a habit. We're going to do what?
Create a habit.
It takes 21 days to create a habit. 21. 21. You got to go out of here now. Here's the mission. If during your 21 days, you are asking at least 4 people to join the business each day, how many people is that? 84. So we're going to stretch it. 100. So you're going to do a little more than 4. So the assignment globally is in the next 21 days. So if we started Monday, what would be the 21st day? Who's got a calendar? We're going to watch this Sunday. Anybody got a calendar?
25th.
25th? If we started Monday, what day?
The 4th.
The 4th?
It's the 4th.
So the 25th, right? Who's got it? So 25th? Okay. So by January 25th, this is a specific launch assignment. I'm specifically launching with this. Who's ready to change everything this year, right? So each person in this room has got to be responsible for how many? 100. So 100 in 21 days, you're asking on average around 5 a day. That's all. It's not that many. How many contacts in your cell phone? How many you got yours? 300, 400. Is there 100 you can ask? Yes. Everybody in this room has a minimum 100 on average contacts in their cell phone that you can complete this assignment with. Everybody, globally. Now watch. What if you ask 100? You ask 100. You ask 100. You ask 100. And you ask 100. That's 5. How many did they ask?
500.
And then you 5 did the same. How many have we asked?
1,000.
And then another 5.
15.
And then another 5.
2,000.
And then another 5.
2,500.
And another 5.
3,000.
And then all the world. How many people could we have asked to join Rain if we globally pull together? This has to be a movement to change things. Now, listen, we're primed and ready. Everybody say it. We're what?
Primed and ready.
We broke our North American sales record in December. Did we, Byron? We did our biggest month in North America in December. That's unheard of. That just does not happen. Why do you think it happened?
Focus.
Focus, right? Here's why it happened. Oh, I'm gonna do that when I come back. Okay, now watch. We did it because we are about to go into explosive growth. Everything is telling us, all the indicators, all the expert indicators that are on this industry. Harvard Business School has done serious studies. I heard Barry talk about Harvard Business School. They did a study specifically talking about what happens during the phase of a network marketing company. And it says, at this particular time, it'll tell you, you're gonna go through explosive growth. And explosive growth lasts between 5 to 20 years. So we're just now about to go into it. How many of you glad you're here?
Yeah.
Now, more millionaires are created in that 5 to 10 year period than any other industry typically, just through that period. Amway created thousands of millionaires through that period. It's ridiculous. And you're here right now when we're about to go do it. And if you let something stop you, shame on you. Because you can change all your generations in 21 days. In 21 days, you can change it. So you might look up your generation and it goes broke, like mom and daddy broke, grandma and granddaddy broke, great grandma and granddaddy broke, great broke. Right? And it keeps coming down, broke, and it gets to you, and it can say green. It can turn green. From red to green. You can change your generations in 21 days. But you're going to have to what? Consciously, competently think about this. So every day you're going to have to go, okay, I got to get my 5 today. Somehow, how many of you can do it? What is the key in you doing it? It's only effort.
Yeah.
Right?
Your mouth.
Effort, right? It's just, I'm going to do it. Now, what can keep you from doing it?
Fear.
Fear. What are you afraid of? You think somebody's going to shoot you when you ask them? Hey, show my business. Boom! You know we in Utah. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Just ask them for money. You going to do it? Are you going to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You going to do it? Are you going to do it? Uh-oh! Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Yes. So if we did it as a movement, as a company, it's going to be lights out. What we just went through right now is enough to take us to 100 million this year. We can double our company this year. Y'all want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is have Brigham come up, our director of sales. He'll explain how we're taking a quick break. The break will be 45 minutes. So it's 12:30 here now. So at 1:15 on the dot, we're going to come back. So you that are watching via the live link, you'll see a black screen for about 45 minutes. At 1:15 Utah time, we'll come right back. Our team will be hitting it on Facebook and we're live again. So make sure, go to the bathroom, grab your sandwich, do whatever you want. We're going to take a break because we're fired up, aren't we? Yeah. I'm going to do something with this energy. Right now, the energy says eat. So, y'all give it up for Brigham, my director of sales.